can cry. She doesn't do enough high-flying stuff.
Oh, get off it.
And I hope it's some headgear or a helmet. So she doesn't get her head kicked off. She better have something.
Asuka was on a big roll, man, but that cloak of invincibility is gone. It's gone. This is a new Asuka here tonight.
Well, we'll find out how that all plays out, but from one trash talker and Carmella on to another one. Tonight, Big Cass gets another opportunity at Daniel Bryan. He's been asking for it, and tonight he gets to take on the leader of the Yes Movement. However, we're going to take you guys back to 2 weeks ago, and Big Cass, of course, had some choice words for D-Bride.
A good big man will always defeat a good little man. After Money in the Bank, Daniel Bryan will have to look himself in the mirror, and he's going to come to the slow realization that a pathetic little man like him will never survive in this big man's world.
And please welcome to the Money in the Bank Kickoff Show panel, Daniel Bryan. Bryan, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. Right off the bat, what's your reaction to all these words that Big Cass has been throwing your way about he's tall, you're short? Where do you stand on it?
The whole idea of a good big man beating a good little man is kind of sound in theory, but that requires the big man to actually be good, or at least better than the little man. And I don't think he can beat me.
Fair enough. All right, we're going to get some Twitter questions. Are you cool with that?
Yep, I'm cool with that.
Daniel, what's up? It's Rosenberg. Happy Father's Day, by the way, my friend.
Thank you very much. Happy Father's Day to all the other fathers out there as well.
All right, this comes from WWE_Balor_Club. Considering that you're the smaller man in this match, what is your game plan to beat Big Cass tonight?
The same game plan as every day. Try to tap out the world. You know what I mean? Like, Big Cass is big, but I've fought bigger guys than him, and I've tapped out bigger guys than him. And so that's my plan. I'm going to go in there, and whether it's the yes lock, whether it's the heel hook, whether I just knee him in the face and then stomp him repeatedly, that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to get him to tap out.
All right, Bryan, David Otunga here. Happy Father's Day to you again.
Thank you.
This one comes from Love My Hazzy. Did you like to be GM of SmackDown Live?
It had its ups and its downs. I mean, the hard part was that I had to be around something I loved and not be able to do it. But that was part of the motivating factor for me to get back in the ring. That's why I'm here today, is being here week in and week out as the GM, seeing people going out there and doing what I love to do and not being able to do it myself. So that motivated me, made me work harder to get back into the ring.
Of course, we're so excited to have you back in the ring, but you do cherish our times from Talking Smack, right?
Yeah, I mean, I miss Talking Smack. Talking Smack was a good show.
Hey, Daniel Bryan, this is Booker T, WWE Hall of Famer, one of your...
I like how you put yourself over there, Booker. Yeah. Make sure we all know.
In case he didn't know.
One of your biggest fans, man. You got a question here from at the Chris Panther, and the question is, what advantages do you have over Cass going into this match tonight here at Money in the Bank?
Besides the submission skill difference, I think my main three attributes that I have better than Big Cass are three things: legs, lungs, heart. He can't outwork me, he can't outpace me, and he doesn't have the heart that I have from being here for 18 years and having to fight through the things that I've fought through. He does the big thing about, I'm a big man, I'm a big man. Big men in this business, as you know, Booker, get given a lot of stuff. They get handed things here, there. Oh, you're going to be great. Oh, you're going to be great. They just expect to be great, and they don't have to work for it, and they don't have to fight for it. I fight for it, and tonight I'm going to fight for Big Cass, and I'm going to beat him.
Daniel Bryan, thank you so much for joining us. Looking forward to see what you do out there in the ring tonight.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Daniel Bryan, of course, very confident, as we're used to seeing him here, but he does not seem to be sweating Big Cass at all right now.
He makes me want to go to the gym. He makes me want to start a whole new life. I'm inspired when I see him,
yeah.
And I think it's such a treat that we have this chapter, another chapter to Daniel Bryan's career.
You know, I'm excited. I mean, I like the attitude of Daniel Bryan going into this matchup tonight. You know, and the thing is, we saw, Horace Gracie, the little guy in the UFC came along and showed that a little guy can go out and match up with a big guy. So, Daniel Bryan, good luck tonight going out there with Big Cass.
Well, I actually talked to Daniel Bryan a little bit earlier today, and he was telling me that Big Cass had been training with Drew Gulak, working on his submission skills. So we'll see how much of that is actually applied in the ring tonight, and how much you can learn in a short period of time.
You've seen stories on that right there. When you try to start something, hey, stick to what works for you, all right?
Totally,
I'm going to just leave it right there. We in Chicago.
So you guys want to make any predictions here?
Daniel Bryan for sure. I think Cass is underestimating him.
Yeah, sorry, Cass. You got caught up in this Daniel Bryan movement. It's Bryan again.
I say if Big Cass go out there and stick to what he needs to, ground and pound, put them hands on him, keep the distance. Don't let Daniel Bryan get close to the body. We can go out there and see Big Cass do this thing. Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll stick with us here on the Money in the Bank Kickoff Show. We've got lots more to break down as the clock is winding down closer and closer to Money in the Bank on the WWE Network.
She was ready for the games. Ready for UFC. She was ready for Hollywood. But is Ronda Rousey ready for Nia Jax?
6 feet tall, 272 pounds.
The irresistible force Nia Jax. The baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey. On a collision course for the championship.
Rousey, go for the armbar! Nia's tapping! If that happens Sunday, Rousey will shock the world!
As always, WWE Network is free for new subscribers.
WWE Universe, welcome back to the Money in the Bank Kickoff Show. We can see our crowd here in Chicago, Illinois, making their way inside the All-State Arena. Now, one man whose career has been recently been made off of being a fighting champion is standing by with Charlie Caruso.
Thank you so much, Renee. Yes, everybody, please help me in welcoming my guest. He is the Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins. All right, Seth. Last week you destroyed Elias's homemade custom guitar, and looks like you kept it as a little keepsake.
No. This isn't the same one. This guitar was a gift from my friend John Mayer, right? He slid in my DMs over the week. He really liked what happened on Monday, and he decided to give me a replica. So here it is. Thanks, John. No, you know what? In all seriousness, I'm looking forward to this title fight for a variety of reasons. One is Chicago, it's Money in the Bank, it's huge, but also Elias is going to be some stiff competition. He's a hell of an entertainer. He's got a mean streak. But the truth is, Elias isn't on my level. I'll try to put this in terms that maybe he can understand. Elias's greatest hits wouldn't even make the cut on my B-sides. So I know he might think that he's going to walk out of Chicago with the Intercontinental Championship, but I want to make one thing perfectly clear, and that's that this title is my title. I fight for this title every single night, and tonight will be no exception. I will leave Chicago. I will leave Money in the Bank. The man, the architect, the Kingslayer, Seth freaking Rollins, the Intercontinental Champion.
All right, well, it looks like Seth is not planning on holding anything back tonight. Renee, back to you in the panel.
Thanks, Charlie. Here's the thing. I feel like with this matchup, I'm very excited about this matchup. I know I'm going out on a limb here, but I feel like I might see Elias walk out of here as the Intercontinental Champion.
You love Elias as a singer.
Let's
be honest, you love him.
I'm a big fan, but here's the thing. I mean, Seth Rollins, of course, is one of the best Intercontinental Champions we've seen in a long time. He's a fighting champion, and that's the biggest thing about him tonight. He's willing to put that championship on the line any opportunity.
The one thing, we have not seen one make a splash like Elias have in such a long time. This dual superstar athlete. Like I say, you see this crowd? Everybody right here, they will be staying for the concert later on tonight. If Elias was having one, that's how big and how popular this guy is. So I say anything could happen in this match tonight. We could see a star in the making happen tonight.
It just got so insanely loud up in here.
It's just Chicago. It turns up when it turns up.
Chicago is firing it up. So who do you guys think is going to walk away tonight?
I'm going with Elias. I'm going with Elias.
To me, it's Elias. Are you about the singing, or are you about to getting this work done? I think Elias needs to win tonight to show people what time it is.
I think Elias has a lot of potential. Eventually he'll be a champion, but not tonight. This is the best Seth Rollins we've ever seen. Rollins.
Kid's got a hell of a look. He got a hell of a body, but tonight he's going to slip on a banana peel. That's what you're saying, right? I don't know. I don't see that happen.
From one member of the Shield on to another here, we got to talk about the big dog, Roman Reigns, tonight. He's going to be squaring off against the modern-day Maharaja, as both superstars have derailed each other's chances at vying for tonight's Money in the Bank ladder match. So tonight, here they're going to be going toe-to-toe to settle the score. And let's take things back to last month as these two again start to derail each other's opportunities. This is Roman Reigns looking for that big spot. And, of course, Jinder Mahal's got to get his hands in there.
This is classic Jinder. He fell right into Jinder's plan.
There's somebody like Roman Reigns. I mean, how much did he need this opportunity to be in this Money in the Bank ladder match? This would have been
he needed this a ton.
Him.
Roman has been chasing the Universal Championship. This would have been his opportunity to get in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And right there, the modern-day Maharaja cost him.
You step on somebody's toes like that, you know that you're going to be getting a heavy receipt for that.
You know, Roman Reigns, that's the type of guy you want to play with. He's going to get real serious real quick. Just like this, right here.
Oh, God.
And even backstage, Roman was not done.
Spear through the wall.
We've been talking all night about how important tonight is for everybody's career. Roman Reigns has been in that top spot for some time, and Jinder Mahal has done nothing but prove that he really does earn the spot to be there.
This is why I think it's so big for both of them. Roman Reigns has to hurt. He's not in the title match tonight. He's not in the Money in the Bank match tonight. You know that hurts Roman Reigns. He can't afford to lose to Jinder. And for Jinder, this was a champion. He needs to show that he belongs as a big primetime player on Monday Night Raw.
Not just a champion that came from SmackDown to Monday Night Raw and got screwed by Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle put him in a match when he definitely should not have been in a match. Wasn't ready for a match. So now Jinder's going to do whatever he needs to do to put himself back in the game. If that means going out there, taking down the big dog, that's exactly what it is. But can he do it?
But
can he do it? I mean,
you think Jinder got screwed, he wasn't ready. If you want to be the champion, you want to be the big guy over here in Raw, you always got to be ready. Look, man, I've never heard Roman Reigns complain about not being ready.
Being ready is one thing, but, you know, it should have been a celebration for Jinder Mahal. For anybody else, I think it would have been a big celebration coming over to Monday Night Raw. I think he was shaded just a little bit.
Wow, this is a take I didn't expect.
Okay, Buck. Wow, okay.
Regardless.
I'm just speaking the truth here.
So, you think Jinder's going to get it done here tonight?
You know, I'm hoping Jinder go out there and hold his own with Roman Reigns because it'll show Jinder Mahal is a major player, just like I think he is.
Love Jinder. Would love to see him prove himself. Roman's got his back against the wall. He's going to win.
Roman Reigns, it's his yard.
It's got to be Roman here tonight. We've all made our predictions. But as we carry on here, talking about our first bit of action still to come here tonight. In our Money in the Bank kickoff show, it's our first battle of the night as the Bludgeon Brothers take on the Good Brothers. That is still here to come on the Money in the Bank kickoff show.
I'm better than everyone! I'm better than Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, Alexa Bliss.
Asuka is coming for the SmackDown Women's title.
You are not scared of me. You shoot me. Everyone's afraid of Asuka, but I'm not. That Money in the Bank, I'm going to moonwalk all over Asuka, and I'm going to continue to prove that Mela is money. Money, 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 money.
As always, WWE Network is free for new subscribers.
The clock is ticking down here in Chi-Town as we are set for a sold-out Allstate Arena. And everyone's making their way in here as we get set for Money in the Bank. Now one man who's joining us here on the Money in the Bank kickoff panel. He's got a vested interest in tonight's Money in the Bank ladder matchup. Please welcome on Samoa Joe.
Good to be here. Good to be here. How you doing? Pleasure, book. Yeah, I'm fantastic.
Joe, tonight's a big night for you career-wise. Who do you have your eye on the most in this matchup?
I mean, I'd love to sit here and give you one specific person I'm looking out for, but the fact of the matter is, the people that are out there in that ring, they're all very, very dangerous individuals. And the key to one of these type of ladder matches is the closer you are to victory, the closer you are to defeat because you're very vulnerable on top of that ladder. It's just about taking advantage at the right moment.
I wonder, do you feel an extra level of pressure to win this briefcase so you can get your hands on Brock Lesnar? You have unfinished business with that man.
Absolutely, and that's definitely one of the major keys.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Joe. Rosenberg, I'm not sorry at all. Booker, how are you? Joe, listen, you and I, we're both very hard-headed. We do things our own way, but we're both very capable on our own. But I'm telling you, tonight, we need to work together because together we're unstoppable, and unstoppable is what we need to be to take Braun Strowman
Unstoppable.
out. I'm telling you, yes, unstoppable. I'm telling you, I've been dealing with Strowman on Raw for weeks now. And nobody else has the common sense to listen to me, but I know you do. Come on, Joe.
You know, I agree with a lot of things you're saying, except for one.
What?
And that's trusting you. That's something that I will never do.
I'm not asking, Joe, I'm not asking you to trust me. I'm not asking you to trust me. I'm asking you to have common sense. Tonight, one night, together we take Strowman out, then one of us grabs that briefcase, cashes in, becomes Universal Champion, becomes WWE Champion.
One of us grabs that briefcase.
Come on, man.
Sense. It's common sense.
Common
It's
sense.
something we should do.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. How about you use a little bit of common sense? Step away from the title before I get your ass.
You know what? I give up. I give up.
Make your move. Make your move.
So, Joe, how have you prepared for this match tonight?
How do you think I prepared? Doing what I did to that cat right there. Beating people up, punking people out, and tonight everybody goes to sleep. I'll take my case.
He's my pick. You're my pick tonight, man.
I got you, Joe. Take care of your business, dog.
Good luck. Good luck.
Take care of your business.
Joe, thank you very much for joining us tonight. It's now time for us to head on down to ringside to get to our first bit of action. We're going to go down to our commentary team, Tom Phillips, Byron Saxton, and Corey Graves.
Thank you, Renee. I got to say, Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens, if they could come to some sort of accord, it might go a long way in the men's Money in the Bank ladder
It's going to
match.
be absolutely necessary if anybody in that match wants any chance of stopping Braun Strowman.
I'll tell you what, that's why Braun Strowman's my pick. I'm saying Braun Strowman is walking up that ladder here, is capturing that contract, and he's going to cash it in.
Well, Tom Phillips, Byron Saxton, Corey Graves. I'm green with envy, guys. This is going to be a great night.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 510 pounds, Lou Gallows and Carl Anderson.
Our first action of the night here in Chicago. The Good Brothers knocked off the Usos to earn this SmackDown Tag Team title opportunity. And WWE Money in the Bank is presented by WWE Champions, the mobile game. Download WWE Champions now and enter code STRONGSTYLE to get a free Nakamura character.
And by Gold Bond Men's Essentials Body Powder and Spray. Stay cool with Gold Bond.
Chicago, Illinois, here comes the reckoning.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 590 pounds. They are the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Harper, Rowan, the Bludgeon Brothers.
You know, it can be said that since arriving on SmackDown Live, Gallows and Anderson have sort of had the fire inside them reignited. But the Bludgeon Brothers are like two towering behemoths we've never seen as a team before.
Armed with callous hearts and bad intentions, Harper and Rowan have virtually been unstoppable on SmackDown Live.
As good as Gallows and Anderson can be, former tag team champions when they were part of Monday Night Raw, coming to SmackDown Live, part of the superstar shakeup. Can they take down a team as depraved as Harper and Rowan?
Well, we've seen several weeks ago on SmackDown Live when Carl Anderson was able to score a shocking upset over Harper, but I can assure you that's only driving the Bludgeon Brothers to be more willing to inflict more punishment than usual.
Harper and Rowan set to defend the SmackDown Tag Team titles against Gallows and Anderson. And two big bulls to start this off, Rowan and Gallows.
It's not every day that Rowan's in the ring with someone who can match him in size, but